Good morning, everybody. Hello, ladies. I am Raeeka from Dating with Confidence, and I am here back on Wednesday with another dating tip for you to help you navigate the world of dating like the high-achieving, amazing, high-energy, successful, educated woman that you are. And hi, Teresa. If you're coming on, say hi so I can communicate with you. I love interacting with my community. I love knowing who you are, what your dreams are, what your questions are, what do you want in love, so that I can provide the information for you and help you find love. I'm excited because this week I just heard that one of our clients had gotten married. So what I will teach you and what you learn in my community works. But here's the thing: it works if you really trust and if you put it into work and practice it and try not to reinvent it, but really do what I'm telling you to do. And take notes. When I'm giving you all these tips, take notes, because it's so easy to forget, you know, the process, because this is new to you, and it's so understandable that, you know, it's not something that that comes naturally up until now. So it's perfectly fine to take notes and really take these dating tip sessions that happen every Wednesday as a kind of like a love education, right? Hi, Amanda. So at any rate, say hi, come on, let's you know, mingle, and let's talk about online dating and how to communicate with a man that you've just matched. This was a question that came from our Dating Tips for Savvy Single Ladies group. And for those of you who are watching this on my Dating with Confidence Facebook page or watching it on our YouTube channel, know that you can always join Dating Tips for Savvy Single Ladies. It's a group on Facebook. You just have to make sure that you fill in the questionnaire at the beginning. Otherwise, we won't accept you in the group, because we want to make sure that the group is vetted and all the ladies are there for the same intention. You will see those, especially for those of you who are on YouTube, you're going to see that this is not just some quick fix video. It's, you know, I'm conversing. It's going to be about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So, know that this is something that's interactive, that's happening on Facebook. And we're just, as a bonus, putting it on the YouTube channel as well, so that you can access the information for those of you who prefer to watch it on YouTube. So this question came from a lovely lady called Erin in our group, and she said, what the heck do you actually say to a guy when you match with? The first message is so awkward. I don't want to come off as too clingy, too aloof, not flirty, too flirty, and ... The list goes on. Just hi or hey is not enough to get noticed or enough of a response back these days. You're right. Who wants to be called hi or hey and get a response? So you shouldn't even expect that, Erin. So here is the thing. We're going to go through how to do this. Oh my God, hi Cindy, hello. I used to sing for Amanda. Amanda is one of our irresistible women in our Irresistible Woman coaching program. And I have to do it for you. It's Amanda. I just met a girl named Amanda. I can sing it for any of you. Cindy, I just met a girl named Cindy. I'm an opera singer too, so you will see that I love singing and being silly on the videos. Okay, anyway, let's go to what to say. So here's the thing. Number one, so write this down. manage your expectations when it comes to online dating. Many of you have this idea, have this thought that if you match, like, first of all, if you go online and you start online dating, it means that you are going to find your man, like he's just right there, right then, and it's the end all be all, and that's it. Like you're just gonna find the man, and it's gonna be happily ever after. That's not what online dating is for. Online dating is just a platform. Super important that you understand this. It is just a platform on which you get to meet more men than in real life, maybe, depending on what you do and how much you go out. And some of those men online are going to be looking for a relationship. And out of those some men, out of those number of men that are going to be looking for a relationship, very few of them are going to be a match for you. Because here is the deal. You will have to have, out of 100 matches, 99 men. Let's say if 100 is 100%, right? 99% of those men are not going to be a match. 99 of those men are going to either reject you, or you will reject them. They will think you're not a match, or you will think they're not a match. They're not going to be your match. You're going to know that they're not your match. I'm like repeating it in every way possible so it really sinks in. 99 out of 100, you will get rejection or reject. One of them will be your match. If you are in this group to match with more than one person, I can't help you because I don't do poly relationships. I only work with women on monogamy. And I don't even know how to do the other way. And I have no judgment around it. But if you want to find that one person that could be your match so that you can, either live as life partners or get married or be boyfriend girlfriends, depending, these days, and there are so many different ways. So you want to make sure that you are very used to the idea. Are you guys getting this? That 99 out of 100 men are not going to be a match. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Does this make sense? Anything coming up for you? Anything about this making you upset or nervous? This is the time to hit the chat and let me know so I can support you. Okay? All right. Now, when you match with a guy, when you're swiping right and left, and let's say he swept right and you swept right and you guys matched, I want you to manage your expectation about that swipe. I want you to know that this is just an introduction, right? So I want you to think of it as if you're going to a party, a friend's party, and you don't know a guy, there's a guy there, single guy, and you don't know him. How would you talk to him? Let me even dial it even further back. Let's say you're going out with girlfriends and there is one of your friends who's bringing, one of your girlfriends brings one of her friends that you don't know. How do you talk to her, right? You don't expect her to become your best friend all of a sudden, right? You know that, wow, I'm meeting one of my very good friends' friends, so I am going to just go and get to know her and see what happens. right? We might be, our characters or characteristics, our personalities might be a match, and it might not be a match. But if it is a match, hi, Kelly, or if it's not, we don't make up stories about that match online. So if you're matching with a man online, it does not mean that he is going to be the Prince Charming on the white horse with his, castle and all that, bringing in Cinderella's shoe and putting it on, and voila, pibbity poppity poom, there's going to be magic. No, it's just like, okay, great. Seems like he likes me too. Let's see what's this all about, right? So you manage your expectation. You just understand that all you have to know is that this guy is also swiped right on you. Okay, great. I'm going to get to know him. He might be a good match. He might be a good person. He might be not a good match. He could be a fake. He could be a phony. He could be what, I don't know, right? I want you to know that you got to be curious. So that's step number 2. Be curious, right? Be curious about whether, what is it about? What is he about? What is he, what is he, what's he up to? What does he like to do? What is he like in life? Instead of going with this expectation, this heaviness that he needs to be the guy, I hope he's the guy. I've tried so hard to make, to find love online or offline, and I haven't been able to do that. And it's really difficult to date. Oh my God, finally somebody that matched with me. No, that is exactly what gets you into trouble. Right? You don't go to your friend's party meeting new people with all that expectation on yourself. Hi, Lucy. Why not? That would be nice to meet Prince Charming. Well, where's that taking you, Lucy? I know you're joking because you have that LOL after it. That's funny. All right. And good to see you, Lucy. So here is the thing. Be curious. Go there to figure out, let's see. I want to see what this guy is all about. I'm not going to make sure he's my husband. I'm not going because I think there are no good guys out there. I'm not going because I say all the good guys in my area are taken, or all the good guys are taken, or there are no good guys left, or men are this, that, and the other, or everybody's a loser. I'm not going online with that mindset, because here's the thing. If you are saying any of those stuff to yourself, you should not be doing online dating, period. If you have any of those thoughts, any of that fear up here and in here, you are not qualified to be online, because you are going to be attracting more and more and more evidence, right? That you are not going to find the right man. And you seriously need to find a way to take a course to work on that part of your approach. It is not going to work for you. I've seen this in the 10 years that I've done this work. It's not going to work. Okay? All right. So manage your expectation, number 1. Be curious rather than holding on that this is going to be the last man standing. Number 3 is communicate with him as if you're just communicating with someone that you're at a party. Be totally normal. Right? Hi and hey is not going to get anybody's attention. If you go to a party and let's say even a woman is there and you're like, hi, hey, there's so many other people to talk to, right? So if you want to stand out, you can look at, one of the best things you can do is look at their profile, right? And see what they have written in their profile, what comes across as interesting to you, and then say something about that. Let's say he says he is an avid runner, and that's something that you like too. You can write to him and say, hello, I read your profile and I enjoyed, so you say something positive. I enjoyed reading your profile and it seems like you are a runner. Well, guess what? I am too. Where are some of your favorite places to go and run? That's it. Be curious without any kind of attachment that he's going to turn out to be your Prince Charming. Get to know about a man without the attachment that he has to be your future husband or your future life partner, right? So you just converse to get to know another human being. And when you get to know another human being from a place of non-attached to the result, you allow for possibilities and the opportunity to get to know each other to be present more and more, right? Because when you actually are attached to a result, you want that person, right, to know, you want that person, you expect that person to be the way you want him to respond. So anything he does outside of that, it's going to disappoint you. Anything he does outside of that is going to make you feel that he's not interested or he's not in it or he's not the person or whatever it is that you will assume or interpret. Now, is he going to be the person if you ask him like this? I don't know. I have no idea. But I know that if he's a quality guy, I know that if he is somebody who is mature and grown up, he would enjoy it, right? You would be like, wow, she liked that. We have that in common. Let's talk about it. Guess what? If you're matched, that means he's swiped right on you as well, right? But you get the upper hand. You get to connect with him. You have that ability when men don't even have that ability right now on most online platforms. Most, not all, right? All right. So you can simply take something from their profile and then ask about that and create a common ground. Here's the thing. The thing that you want to do is create a common ground with the man that you're talking, online. There's a reason you liked him. If you are just going online because you liked his photo and he doesn't have anything written down or he doesn't have his photo written, why are you swiping right on him? You shouldn't be swiping right on someone who doesn't have a photo or doesn't have anything written in his profile or has a profile that you haven't read and you don't know what he's all about. You shouldn't be communicating with that person. There is a reason you have the advantage of looking at his profile so you can learn a little bit about him and see if what he has written catches your attention. So stop focusing on the men that don't have photos or don't have anything written in their profile and stop getting angry because they don't have it. Why are you swiping right? You shouldn't be swiping right, right? That is not a match to begin with. You want somebody who has put a little bit of an effort, right? All right. And tip number 4, collect data. You're not online to get married. You are using the online dating platform to meet more men so that you can communicate and date and converse and get to know more so that at the end of the line, you can find the man that's going to be your match to get married to or to be your life partner or to be your boyfriend, whatever your goal is. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat. Actually, let me say one more thing about this. Collecting data means you're gathering the information. Now, I'm assuming you're all going online, given that you have your 5 non-negotiables that are value-based, that you know what emotion you want to experience based on those non-negotiables. These are all processes that I teach in my Irresistible Woman membership program that you must have in place. If you are going online with your 12 list of non-negotiables, good luck. That is why you keep getting disappointed. So super important that you really understand this. You must have your non-negotiable. You must have written your online dating profile based on your non-negotiables. You must have shown a man who you are, what you're all about, what your life looks like, giving him a glimpse of what it would be like to be with you and what your life looks like. All of that needs to happen in this really small area that the online dating places allow for you to write. And then you are going to go online and talk to them. If you don't have that, you shouldn't be online. I'm sorry, you're not qualified. And that's why you're not creating success. Online dating and offline dating nowadays requires you to be educated about it. Why? Because us women have changed. We are in the era of #MeToo. We are in the era of women empowerment, women independency. We are in the era of, ladies, if you're coming on, say hi. I see there's a number of you here, so I want to know who's here. Say hi. There is, you know, we are in the era of time's up, women equality. So you have to understand that all of that psychological, that's the accent, psychological and sociological, hi Nagistron, and sociological aspects are affecting dating these days. So if you want to date, you must educate yourself. It's like if you want to find a job, you have to educate yourself. If you want to date, you have to educate yourself. Because otherwise, you're going to go out there and do the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And honestly, how much longer do you want to do this over and over and over again till you realize that it's not going to work? Till you realize that you're still in the same place you were 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, right? So super important that you understand that, you know all this stuff before you go online. And I'm going to repeat the 4 steps on what to say. Before you go and even say anything, please manage your expectations, right? Manage your expectations about dating online or offline. Number 2, be curious. When you're coming into the conversation with the man, I want to make sure that you're coming in with this kind of no attachment. He's just another human. You're curious about him. You want to learn about him. You want to know who he is. You want to know things about him, right? Without the attachment that he is going to be the guy. Okay, number 3, communicate as if you're communicating with someone that you're at a party or who is a friend of friend or even a friend, right? You don't need to be overtly high and up. You don't need to be overtly guarded. You could just be yourself. So the best thing to do is read his profile, find something you like about it, and then comment about it, right? Let's say he says he has seen, you know, a movie that you also like. And you could say, oh my gosh, I've seen that movie. You mentioned you've seen this movie and you like it. Me too. What about that movie you liked? Ask open-ended questions, not yes and no questions, you know? Or you can, you know, say, well, it seems like we both swipe right. Well, hello. Nice to meet you here. I read your profile and I like learning, you know, I loved reading about your I don't know, what you like to, what you do for a job or what you like to do as a hobby. And I'd like to know more. Tell me where are some of your favorite places to go and have dinner these days? Something so simple without any kind of attachment. But it also shows him that you've read his profile. And number 4, collect data. Collect data. You are not there to get married right away. You are there to get to know them and then see what's going to happen. Hi, Felicia. Right? You're just there to collect the data and then see if this is the right person for you or not. Now, one thing about the communication that came to my mind is you can easily flirt, because Erin was asking, I don't want to be too flirty and I don't want to not flirt. One of the best ways to flirt is to compliment a guy. If you see him wearing a shirt that matches his eye color, you could say, by the way, in your 3rd photo, I love that shirt that you're wearing. I love a man who knows how to dress well. Bum, bum, you complimented him, you're flirting with him, and you can put like a winky face next to it, right? That is classy, that is playful, that is curious, that is non-attached, and that, who doesn't want to get a compliment? Who would say, ugh, did you see, she complimented me, she's too much. And if he does think like that, he's not your cup of tea. Adios, amigo. You just move forward, right? All right, so I hope that this lesson helped you. I would love to know what your takeaway is from this and how you're going to go out there and date differently now that you have this information. And I want to tell you about something that you might be interested, that we're opening the doors to. So I'm going to come and do another, actually, you know what I'm going to do, because I don't want this to become so long. So I'm going to come back in the group and do this again. But recently, I did something pretty big for myself, and I committed to my well-being and my happiness in a way that I had not been able to do in the past 10 years. And I got some pretty amazing results. And I want to share it with you, and then I'm going to tell you what the opportunity is if you too want to do the same thing when it comes to your weight, managing your weight, and how you look. So I'm going to come back in and do a Facebook Live on that and introduce this program that my friend actually offers. And yes, I am an affiliate for it because I believe in it so much that we're actually making her part of the coaches at Dating with Confidence, and help you gain your ideal weight if that's something you want to do. I know for 11 years I wanted to do that, and I had tried many different things that didn't work for me, and this finally did, and I've lost 15, actually more, 16 pounds. I have a feeling today is going to be 17. I haven't weighed myself this morning, but as of a few days ago, it was 16 pounds. So I'm excited about it. I never thought that I could do it and feel good and feel happy and feel full and not hungry and all of that, and do it in an affordable way. So I will let you know about that as well. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next week, Wednesday, and I look forward to it. Mwah! Bye.